I think the real key to what we did on Superman that made it work was we really all did check our egos at the door. Superman was the only person that mattered. It was always about the stories. It was always about where are we going with this stuff. Whenever we had a problem, it would be shouted out, let's just kill him. And this was the time where I said, okay, wise guys, if we kill him, then what happens?
I says, I think we better not screw up, because this is one of those things we can do once.
We just all agreed and knew that we didn't want Kryptonite to kill him. We didn't want Lex Luthor to kill him. It had to be something new. It had to be something different. And we all voted on Doomsday at the meeting, and we all picked Dan's version.
From a personality standpoint, the Doomsday is so much the opposite from what Superman is.
You take Superman away to make people realize that they actually cared about him and missed him. We really did get the comic stores interested, and we got a lot of new readers out of it as well.
You meet people who at comic book conventions, and they say, oh, this was my first comic.
Whole families were coming out, uncles and aunts.
The announcement of this anniversary edition with all new material has really gotten a lot of attention.
Even seeing all the work come across on the 30th anniversary special is a lot of fun to see everybody working together again. For my story, it takes place a couple of years ago. So young John Kent is now about 9 or 10 years old. And one day someone comes into school and he's wearing a black armband with the S-shield on. And he said, I'm here to talk about one of the most famous days in the history of Metropolis, which is the day that Superman died. And young John Kent sits there and he says, what? That sets us off on a story that can take us through kind of a retrospective of what happened in Metropolis during those times, and also introduce a new villain called Doombreaker that comes into the Superman universe now.
What was really fun for me in creating a new Superman story was really as creating a Steel story. John Henry Irons, before he puts on the armor, it's the 15-20 minutes before Superman's death and what he's doing.
I have to admit, I've always loved Jack Kirby's Guardian character, and basically have the Guardian's point of view of all these crazy things that were going on during the Superman and Doomsday's chase across country to Metropolis.
My first thought on it was really to do something with Ma and Pa Kent. I thought of just the horrible aspect of being parents and watching, nobody else knows that's your son.
All three of the stories are really nice, and I think really will touch readers.
It's just great to see these collections come out periodically to remind people that this was a big deal.